Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare with a campaign of Anno 1800. And apparently we are being greeted by a fire. Yeah, I know that it has been quite a while since, well, I continued the campaign. But well, now here we are. And yeah, I want to give one fair word of warning. Since it is very hot, I mean, I'm only recording at the night, but still it's very hot because summer and stuff. And yeah, because of that I have my window open, because otherwise I would simply die in here due to heat. So if you hear some background noise, like for example a car or an ambulance and so on, then you know why, because I'm actually living quite close to a highway. So there's sometimes quite some noise coming here. So, and yeah, now it's time to put out that fire and solve that quest. Apparently we got the quest to, well, to build a Jonalero residence. Thing is, that will be super easy, because I'm pretty sure that if we demolish a building and then just build the residence... Whoa! It did not work! I'm so proud of the quest designers. Because that is actually a mistake that many quest designers actually do. That, yeah, you could just do a quest and then get rid of a building again. Or just rebuild an already existing building. But apparently the people working on Anno 1800 have been a little bit more intelligent than, for example, the people working on Tropico 5. Also here.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Oh, come on, really, give me a break.
Your city has grown uglier.
I mean, the game just started. I'm trying to get back into the campaign, and the game says basically, nope, you have been gone for too long, now you will suffer.
The fire has been vanquished.
Okay, now time to build a Jonalero residence.
I'm feeling really proud.
Marthilda the Parrot. That is actually quite a good item. Attractiveness plus 40. Okay, that should be a good entry for our zoo. By the way, do we already have something? Yeah, we already have a zoo.
I feel it reflects the times.
Totally forgot that we were starting building it up here.
You look as radiant as ever.
Yeah, that is okay.
It's important to be true to
I mean, we
oneself.
can actually afford to manipulate the newspaper, because thanks to the update we have quite a lot of influence to spend. But still, it's not something that I usually want to do. Okay, you will go to the New World.
My ambitions exist mainly in the imagination.
Ship under attack.
Okay, apparently we are having fun with pirates again.
Ship under attack.
At some point it just gets annoying.
Think you've got us over a barrel?
Oh, we can hold our own. I also have my wife and children to think about.
I mean, we have the money back in 8 minutes, so... yeah. Shall we have fun with it? I'm really looking forward to see the cities of George and Bente being large. Also, in case you haven't noticed, I increased the visual details again, but apparently that was a bad idea, because the performance is going down to a little bit below 30 FPS. Sometimes even down to 25. I really don't like that, so for the next episode I'm going to decrease the visual details again. So, Bente, you have built a zoo, but nothing in it. Okay then. Our people need to be happy. We could need canned food and sewing machines. I mean, we can support so many of these with just one simple iron mine.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Yeah, that's good for people that they celebrate it.
Game saved.
Still.
My father died in a mine.
And I don't care about your father, George. So, what are we going for? I mean, we could... Two of these can support 1.5 of these, so... Actually, the only proper ratio would be 3, 4, 4, 4. Ah! I really don't like that. But apparently we have no choice. But to build a cannery that has only 50% efficiency. That is okay for me. We will only do that for now. I mean, later we are going to build the industry somewhere else anyways. Okay, so this is our beer island. This is our farm island. And it also produces bread. Do we have an island where we get red pepper from? No, but we could get that from here. Is there maybe an island where we get furs and red pepper? Not really. In general, we need to get an... Okay, we need to get this one. Bente, I'm nearly sorry. But it would take quite some time until we got it.
You simply must want tea.
Yeah, and I simply need these furs. That doesn't make it easy. So apparently all suitable islands that we could need are already taken. What shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do? I mean, I don't want to risk a war with the AI. Because it did not turn out to work so well for me. What I could do is, for example, start with the production of sewing machines. And for that, we could just start producing some
I want to
iron.
look after everyone. We doubled our efforts.
Okay, you have a
The
gift for
festival
me.
has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
But apparently, yeah, my flagship hasn't arrived yet. Yeah, I will just go collect it once I'm back. So, and here... Yeah, how about we build here on the farmer island also some steel industry? I mean, with that, we could actually afford 2 of these, 2 sewing machines. We'll just have to increase the size of the city a little bit, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue for us. And the UI apparently still has issues with loading the
Your
icons.
ship has returned from its voyage.
Oh, really looking forward to the day when the game is... well, is completely finished. I mean, those are only small bugs, so nothing to really worry about. But yeah, they could do so much better. But with the next updates, all of that will be fixed, I hope. Ooh, wow, we got potatoes over here. Really happy with that. By the way, so that works for breweries. This is not really necessary for us. Oh wait, there's a quest here.
This will bring us closer to the dream. I'm sure there is a way you can help us thrive.
I'm pretty sure we have
Really?
the goods that you
So
want.
soon? You never let me down.
Affects all food production. The question is what counts as food production? Also the grain farms? We don't know. But I will probably need it down here more because here our space is way more limited. So please go back to the old world. Like I do. Woo, and we have no music. The atmosphere is now so tense. Okay, and I know we are missing some workforce here. But that should now do the trick, and we can now build another clipper. Transport all the iron that we need over here. I'm really looking forward to the day when we can actually get all the heavy industry to a different island. And have a heavy industry island.
It's all right, this, isn't it?
Ah, now the music is coming back. So, now we definitely have enough workforce.
We've run out of gas.
And apparently we need an additional pier. Okay, time to go for that. Well, of course we cannot afford it because we are transporting all windows
Your
to
ship
different
has returned
islands.
from its voyage.
You will now go to the quest ship. So, how's George doing? Apparently quite fine. And apparently he also got 2 legendary items in his museum. That's interesting.
Ship constructed.
So apparently we are getting more money because of our
Dream
workers.
of wide blue horizons? Apply. You're wonderful. Magical.
And we got a tiger. So we got 2 more beautiful animals to lock away.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
You know, I have a
Say.
city attractiveness of 280. So public mooring could already be good for us.
Good and ready.
Ah, there's the clipper. Okay, trade routes. Trade route, and we call it steel, of course, not for steel beams. Goes from here to there. For fuck's sake. Why do the buttons have to be at the same position? Why? Those are just very small things you usually don't think about when creating a UI. But sometimes accidental double clicks just happen. Okay, those are the other word. Now we can go for sewing machines, and we can also go for the canned food in this episode. By the way, which public effects pops up the Artisans? Okay, so it doesn't have that large effect.
Oh heavens, uncompromising journalism.
Okay, apparently we have to pause the building material. Trade route. So that we are finally able to finish something over here. So they also need wood. I can give you all wood that you need. I know that this can be misinterpreted as a sexual joke.
It's shallow, but some luxury.
Long term we also have to give them rum. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that one.
There's been a dreadful misunderstanding. It's now I need your support most.
So, it's like that.
Should I scrub that mark from your name?
The festival has ended.
You can rely on us.
Ship under attack.
The peace was so nice while it lasted. Okay, so apparently the alliance with Pente doesn't really help us. But hey, we got 10 tons of gold. So there's at least that.
Game saved.
And we just got
Makes
21
me want
tons
to
of rum.
keep striving.
Well then. Okay, time to go back to the old world, but now we should have a bit more of glass. Good. And the amount of sewing machines that we have is apparently sufficient. We just need to be a bit careful again about sausages and so on. I'm actually afraid that I might have to downgrade a few of
Workforce
those.
shortage.
Apparently we got here the
You don't
additional
need you shoving
workforce
us down.
from a festival. So that should now work. Really don't want to do that. But sometimes it becomes a necessary thing to do. Maybe we should already use stone roads up here, paved roads. Okay, that way we now got a little bit more of workforce. A farmer workforce, because we are going to need that. And apparently bread is also going down. Well, what a surprise! We just got many more people here that
A
consume
fire
bread.
broke out.
I hated the fire. So it might be necessary to increase our bread production over here. But I also don't want to do that. I'm just way too lazy for this game. Yeah, let's go first for the canned food. So, that should cover the red pepper production. And we will go on this end for the cattle production, for beef.
Game saved.
fields might help.
Yep, this seems to work. Good. And now we can go for 4 of these.
I'm confident it's ready to go.
Yeah, that looks quite good. So,
Doesn't,
what does this?
indeed taste half as bad as they say. You won't hear a peep from me. Sometimes nice to have tangential news. Censorship is not always the cranny of the corrupt.
Well, sometimes it is necessary to keep the people
Why
happy.
so mean?
Oh,
I
you just
find
like
your
my
whole
propaganda.
standpoint.
Okay, so the two have something against my propaganda. And as we can see, Bente is making progress. That's just lovely.
You gained an influence bonus.
And you, do you have investors by now?
Competitors are now at war.
Apparently not.
Ceasefire has ended. Competitors are now at war.
Yeah, come on,
You'll have to
notification,
buy
go
full
away
call
so that I
that a
can go for
storm.
this one.
Why, it was nothing.
Is that all you have? You're right. We need some perspective.
Yeah, let's all be nice
An
and friendly
aviary
over
is
here.
fine when it looks not over forest.
I might actually want to activate trade for glass. Unsure why I didn't do that before.
A thank you for all you've done.
Ah, they're also nice and sweet to me. Do they know that they are actually funding the Doom?
Your people are starting to get sick.
Okay, we have a hospital down here, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And I should maybe start building also here a few storage houses.
Your people are healthy again.
And then I can later go for some stone roads in the city. The episode is also about to end. Just need to finish that one. I mean, we now got the red pepper here. The canned food.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Yeah, and then we need somehow to get fur.
Game saved.
Bente is selling weapons. That sure is interesting. So, for example, this island would be perfect. But we need to be careful. We don't want to risk a war. especially not with George, who's the stronger of the both, of the two. And I'm going to settle on this island here because, well, copper, also red pepper and wine, so a lot of stuff that we might need later. So is now everything fine over here? Yes! Okay then, I guess it's time for a thumbnail. Ah, the game looks just gorgeous. Okay, so we got here our industry for the new people. Or the, well, the artisans aren't exactly new, they're for quite a while now on this island. Oh yeah. So, as always, I hope you liked this episode. If yes, please consider giving it a thumbs up, it's always a great feedback for me. And yeah, if you have any direct feedback, questions or whatsoever, then don't hesitate. Just type it down in the comments. I will make sure to read it. And yeah, if you want to get notified whenever I upload something new, then just make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and have notifications activated. And in the next episode, yeah, we are trying to get fur, so that we are able to get our first engineers. At least that is the plan. And also, if you want to join the community directly, yeah, that's something that I just forgot to mention a couple of seconds ago. Yeah, we have a community Discord. You will find an invitation link down below in the video description. And with that, I say goodbye and see you in the next episode of Anno 1800. Bye bye.